Hi, chat. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Kick. What we all doing? Hello, Nan Reader. Hello, Zeeks. We had anyone else check in yet today? I think that'd be it. Did it for you, Zeeks? That's actually something I've been curious about. Whether that's actually going on the stream or not. Hi, Braddy Patty. Hi, Cosmic. Welcome. Well, my apologies for that. That was the thingy. Hey, JK. Welcome, welcome. No, it wasn't supposed to, and I wasn't sure if it was or not. It does beep in my ear. It's supposed to beep in my ear, but not intended to beep in yours. It's like are you really hearing what the stream is putting out? You don't. Like, I hear a fair amount of what's going on with the stream, but I have other things going on. Like, I'm playing the music faster to myself in order to be in time with somewhat close to what it is for you and other weird things. Thank you for letting me know. So what's new and happening, chat? Happy National Grilled Cheese Day to you. I'm going to be doing a combination of heirloom and not so heirloom tomatoes to make up my tomato soup tonight. Once I get all the stickers off of them. primarily going to be using Romas. But then we've got the and I'm also going to do some tricks with the grilled cheese, too. I'm going to throw a little... We're going to try for a cheese pull tonight, chat. I'm going to cheat a little bit, but we're going to try for a cheese pull. Perhaps a cheese pull of rather epic proportions. Let's hope. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear you didn't have a good week. Hopefully it's not like a continuing thing or was I had to push myself a week to get it done for that. I have a day that I'm not looking forward to on Saturday when I have to deal with taxes. I was going to do Minecraft on Saturday until I remember taxes are due. Sorry, did I irritate chat by reminding them all that you all have to do it too? Can I suffer with all of you? Thank you for joining me, everyone. Happy Wednesday, or happy Friday to you. Welcome in. Thank you, and cheers. Ugh. I'm feeling you, Cosmic. Drama, worrying about things that you really don't need to worry about. It's annoying. I've had a bit of that myself lately. But yeah, I'm not losing my job, wondering if I'm going to have money situation. So what do I start with tonight? I'm using pre-made bread. I'm not baking the bread for my sandwiches tonight. So I think we got to start with tomatoes. Specifically this one, I'm going to take that little sunspot / mold growth out of there. But the rest of this I'm not too worried about. I'm going to leave all of that in there. Just using all of it. I am using a sour French loaf bread tonight. Sour French would be your typical white bread, but not with all the sugary stuff and other things along that line. So I'm starting with just the Romas for this. And the Romas are going to get a lot more cooked than the heirlooms. Heirlooms just going to be actually towards the end of the soup. If you have San Marzanos, whatever your favorite paste or sauce tomato or source of those may be. I'm not the biggest basil fan. I will be using a fair amount of basil in this, but I won't be. It's still not going to be what. It's not going to be what I use for my business version of this either. My business version of this, I used so much basil in that. It was like a tomato pesto. I used to be much bigger on it than I am these days. Parsley doesn't impress me at all either. Parsley is definitely, what its classic thing is parsley's claim to fame of being a garnish was because a chef got to the point of running his restaurant and not being able to move around the kitchen enough that he decided he wanted to put a piece of parsley on every plate to say that he approved of the plate going out. It was commonly used as a breath freshener back in the day. People would chew on that rather before we had mints, or at least for the common man. Yeah, it has a bit of a almost anise component to it that can be rough, and it's an herb. You don't want to be cooking it forever. You do any situation where you're going to cook it for long, and it's chlorophyll. It's going to turn bitter. So, I'm throwing some onion in my soup. I know this may not be everyone's choice for tomato soup. Some people are purists, they want nothing but tomato in there. Not even the basil. I want some onion, some oregano, and light basil. board. Should have done the onion first. Cutting board camera. Sorry, I didn't realize that I wasn't showing the board for cutting all of those. For chopping all that up. Hi QSC. Welcome, welcome. Let's take a whole nother layer off. How am I? I guess I'm okay. How is chat? I guess being butter is better than being rash. Zoom right. That didn't light. I smell gas. Coffee tasting good today. Had a cup of coffee out yesterday that was just absolutely horrid. I was like, why did I pay for this? Why didn't I like it? Or... And actually it was really weird because I went by the same coffee place this morning and like they weren't packed, but they were busy. Like there weren't many seats around when I went there the other day. Today, there wasn't a single person in the place. In the morning, after my walk, you don't work at like this coffee place, do you? Like, sometimes I worry about that, even about things when I'm not being specific about it, like someone actually knowing what I'm talking about. I'm not into coffees that most people are into. But then again, I'm not into most, other than food, I'm not into most things that other people are into. Oh, in the morning QSC, when everyone would be going in there for coffee in the morning. Like it probably missed the morning rush, but it didn't miss the, morning time. I don't know what time it was specifically. Pinch of salt. We're going to make and finish the soup, and then we're going to worry about the sandwiches. I really do wish that my kitchen opened out that way so that I could actually have, like, I love the beer cabinet, or the bar cabinet, but I wish the bar cabinet wasn't here, and, like, my house went out that way so that I could have video in this way. So we've cooked these down a bit. Now we're going to add in our tomatoes, our aromas, our sauce or paste tomatoes. Another pinch of salt. Welcome, Will. For anyone just joining in, we've got a little bit of red onion in the pan, along with a whole bunch of Roma tomatoes. This is the beginnings of our tomato soup. Gonna cook this down a bit. Gonna puree it. I'm gonna add a bunch of other lovely flavors, like some heirloom tomato without as much cooking to it. Got 2 of those. So right now it's just salt and the veggies or fruit. What is the saying? Knowledge is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. I didn't wear my shirt yesterday, so I'm wearing it today. I keep thinking about doing some more screen printing stuff, but it's such a pain in the butt. It's so much work. It's still up in the air for me whether I want to go to San Diego in September or not. But is it? No, it's not. Is it September? For TwitchCon. But that's one of the things I was thinking about for that. Like, everyone's got the thing they bring out there, whether they got pins or they got cards or they got I got so many pins from people that I'd never even seen before on Twitch. Which is sort of a complete it's sort of a weird, like, the complete departure between not being able to trust chat to be chat and hey, everyone hanging out in like the city all at once and it being just like an enormous party. Baklava. We got any baklava fans in chat? I don't know, I never could, like, maybe I've never had a good version of it. But it's just never really excited me. Maybe it's they don't use enough pistachios here. I don't know. Like, you see the ones that are commercially done in the Middle East, and there's just, like, nuts upon nuts upon nuts upon nuts. Actually, I should say that I've made it before, too. But, again, like, and not really the same way a lot of the other, like, I think it's one of those things that probably hits a little bit different when they make their own phyllo, or I don't know if there's even still making phyllo in the US that's not completely commercial. Like, there used to be, I think there used to be a New York shop where they would do it by hand, stretching the dough over tables, which is quite impressive. Hey M1, welcome back. Yeah, it is, like, the whole thing is. It's just a lot of work for... Yeah. Add a bit of pepper in there. Just a little bit of pepper. Just a little bit. Not yet. Just onion, Roma or sauce tomatoes, San Marzanos if you have them available to you. Fresh ones, not canned. Salt, onion, and tomato. And we gotta cook these enough, not that they break down as the tomatoes themselves, but the hearts start breaking down too, which can take a while. Actually, speaking of that, I am going to take a tomato shark, which I didn't use on the other ones, and pull out the cores on these. Just take the whole top. but because we want that all to cook through as well, leaving the majority of the heirloom for fresh flavor at the end. By the way, difference between ripe and unripe. This is unripe. At least as far as cooking is concerned. Like, I'd be happy picking that, but cooking with it, I want that to sit in my kitchen another day. By the way, this is going to make my refrigerator smell like onion. I just don't care. Just letting you know. Like, put it in a Ziploc if you don't want your refrigerator to smell like onion. I just don't care. They usually start to try and grow on their own. Quite versatile little animals, aren't they? Or little plants, aren't they? You hack them, you take the top off of them, anything that would grow normally, and reduce the bulb in half, and it still wants to grow. Hey, Edge of Human. How's it going? Delicious, delicious coffee, but I think I'm done with caffeine for the day. I keep going with that. I'm gonna have the shakes today. I don't know if that's cutting it for tonight. You need to stay right here. Wrong one. You need to stay right here. Why are you doing that? I'm supposed to be talking... Cameras. Wiggles. Why are you giving me issues? Gotta make me go and open a program so I can tell you what to do? You just don't listen to my hand commands? That's not good enough for you? What was I coming over here for in the first place? I don't remember. Oh, big blender. There we go. Guess we need to clean this out. There's cobwebs in it. It's only been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I got a new spray thingy, chat. It only took me like 3 days and, you know, considerable pain bending around underneath the sink. No biggie. Yeah, don't get to using the 1.5 gallon blender all that often anymore. Just a small thing. This thing's like Australian for blender. You have a blender? Oh, how cute. Check out my blender. Oops, bumped the camera. You do have to stir this up every once in a while. It's starting to stick here on me. It will stick and burn if you let it. But you obviously don't have to constantly stir it, you know? I mean, that took a good couple of minutes before it started sticking, since I last stirred it. We can still leave it chunky. I'm not planning to, but I could just blend that up and then add this in as chunks. QSC. No garlic yet. Just pepper, salt, onion, and tomato. I will add a little garlic in there, just a touch. But that's going to go in when I add in all the other herbage, which is after blending. No mustard either. None. Oh, you mean on the sandwich? You gotta go American, I think, for proper grilled cheese. I'm right there with that and certain burgers. You just gotta have that melty American. I am going to cheat and add something else to it in hopes of making a decent cheese pull out of it. But primarily, we're going with American here. Knowing that I was thinking of putting the second cheese in there, I was looking really hard at Tillamook's pre-sliced cheddar in the store. I was like, ugh. Which that surprised me because I didn't know that they did sliced cheeses the way it was being sold there. I thought they did. Now you're trying to shut off camera. They were doing sliced cheese, but not sliced cheese like you get them all layered out nice in a like hanging packet most of the time. They were doing them sliced, but still in a block. I don't know, maybe that's how they normally do it, but I don't remember seeing... And they weren't individually wrapped either. Alright, over on the other side of the stove here, we're going to warm up a little cream. Real cream, heavy cream. I normally use half and half, but I have the heavy cream in the house from the kimchi ice cream. Can we forget the kimchi ice cream, chat? I'm trying to. Exactly, I didn't put photos in the Discord. It didn't happen. It was only on stream. It was right up there with the crickets. And every time chat tries to get me to use chocolate to make savory foods. I've done mole, chili. I've had to do it like 4 or 5 times now. I've put it into a curry, I think. Alright, QSC. Have a great one. Thanks for hanging out with us. Alright, into the big blender. Over on the cutting board. And we're going to allow the pan to cool down for a second. We're going to blend that up with a little bit of water just to help it along. Mute for chat. Now I slice these up. My knife wants to slice. Toss these in there as well. But I am going to make my tomato soup nice and smooth, by the way, here, chat. Someone mentioned liking chunks. You can certainly just throw these in there like this and let these cook through just enough. You're good. But I am not only going to blend them thoroughly, I am going to strain all of this. Definitely not ripe.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the same pan again, but we're going to heat things, we're going to clean things up a bit, so we're not adding anything from the pan into the new batch, or into the pureed version. Dry that off a bit. Strainer. Tomatoes and onion and salt and pepper. I'm gonna have to see if there's a flow restrictor in this thing or something. This thing's so weak compared to my old one. Grab ourselves a small ladle and work ourselves through this loveliness here. All right, back over the stove. Zoom right. Did you get a beep there, chat? Speaking of beeps, we were talking about beeps beginning of the stream. That's one I'm not sure if it's going through on stream or not either. A couple of the voice commands beep in my ear when they get approved, or it recognizes what I said. All right, now we're adding seasonings. Now we're adding our flavorings. I'm going to start off. I said I was going to use a hint of garlic. Yeah, we're going to add a little garlic honey, fermented garlic and honey, or rather the honey from that. And that doesn't want to work for me nicely tonight, so we'll see if we take the top off tonight. My hand doesn't want to keep slipping. We'll add a couple of spoonfuls of this in there. So that's adding vinegar, honey, and garlic into this mix. Our cream is most certainly nice and warm. Give that a quick taste. Salt. 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 There we go with that. Good with the pepper, good with the salt. Now we're going to add in a bunch of dried oregano. Bunch of dried oregano. And a bunch of freeze-dried basil. And so now we've got all those herbs. Now we're going to add in our cream in there. Cream nice and warm, along with our warm soup. Just allow that to simmer for a little bit while we make our sandwiches. But that be it. That'd be our soup for tonight. Didn't really add cheese, but I sort of added cheese. I mean, those sort of curds. All right, for sandwich, we need cheeses. More cheeses. And why not more cheeses? Hi, Buns. Got all the fun stuff and the channel points available again. You know, we got the bacon versus chocolate back. We got the hydrate showing up again. No one's made me wash my hands tonight, though. Well, that doesn't look very clean. Sometimes I tell you, chat, dishwasher in this place. He's just really lazy sometimes. There, so we can have the adult flavor of cheddar with our American cheese griddles. Soup's bubbling a bit hard, so we're going to turn this down a little bit. Oh, I forgot about the asparagus. I was thinking of doing asparagus as an extra side tonight, but we're already past that point. I still have that other half of asparagus that I haven't used up from the other night. So this is how we're going to cheat and give ourselves a real nice cheese pull on these things. I mean, I could sit here and try and peel it apart. I don't know, maybe some of you have these around already. I say that like it's not an adult thing to eat string cheese. I think it's perfectly an adult thing to do. I don't normally buy it for around my house, but I ain't trying to hate. I am getting a little tired of sweating tonight, though. Are you seeing this, chat? I'm Alright, so there's our cheaty cheat. So these are both going to be sandwiched between our normal pieces of American. We're going to do 2 of these. So I got to pull apart another thing of string cheese. I know, riveting content. Can't even peel it. Can't even peel the plastic. All right, let's just go with that. And so that goes with that. Now we got to peel a couple pieces of American cheese. How many you put on your sandwich, chat? You go with 1, you go with 2, or you go with 3? I'm going with 2. $1.5. I think 3 is actually too much. I say that and I'm adding this too, but you get to 3 territory and you just have ooze issues. You know, you're picking cheese off of the plate. And I don't know, maybe everyone loves the cheese paper. Wait, you peel? You mean like opening up the individual ones? They opened all of them for the students? Were they afraid kids were going to eat the plastic, or? All right, let's move the soup over the other side here. What size do I need for this? Can I fit them in this? I might be able to fit it in this. I can only do one at a time this way though, but oh well. I could get the griddle top out and get that going, but the reality here is I'm stuck with the burner size regardless of what I'm doing. Because it's not like I'm working in a restaurant where I have that griddle, that thick metal griddle that's been heated up all day long. Mm, 20 seconds. Yeah, I was saying that earlier, Michael. There's certain burgers where, yeah, you just want that oily, melty American cheese on it. There's certainly ones that you don't. Things that come to mind is I love a black and blue burger every now and then, or maybe we have some mushroom Swiss fans in chat. Like, cheddar's flavor is amazing. It just doesn't have the meltability. It just doesn't have the oil. I'm almost of an opinion that you have to get the crust better than the center. Like the center you can almost leave bare as long as you get the crust with a nice amount of butter. Yeah, just don't know. Going back to, I was thinking about TwitchCon again. Having to get my truck fixed so I actually have a radio to drive down there with. I don't know, I guess I could, well, that's a lot of money to get a rental for the weekend. Zoom right. Yeah, that was right. I swear, chat, I know my right from left. I guess I could do both of these at once if I wanted to, you know, like sear the bottom, stack the cheese, melt the cheese, put the top, and then flip them both over at the same time. No. I'm not doing it tonight, but if you got some sweet onion, just that thin layer of sweet onion, like I like onion, I guess. I guess I just like onion, chat. But the stability it gives that sandwich in the center, like its ability to stand up as a sandwich, you don't have the grilled cheese droop going on. You got a thin piece of onion in there. We'll turn this up a bit and actually have a little bit of a flame underneath there. Yeah, grilled cheese. Yeah, but the 420 cooking show is that other guy. Laughing at the idea that I've never been the 420 cooking guy. Where did I get the pans? I thrifted. I bought the 3 nesting ones that I have. They aren't original to each other. They aren't an original set. They're not a match set. But I bought those for cheap, rusted out, refinished them myself. This bad boy here that the soup is in, and its lid, I have on my Amazon list of things that I like. I think it was like $40 when I bought it. And I've got a family heirloom hand down too, but that one's with my mom right now. Chat hasn't seen that one before. And I've got the flat top, the grill top / flat top. Just like I thrifted for my KitchenAid. Chat. My stand mixer over here. It's a Frankenstein. It's not all one model. But I paid $20 for it. Like, you can't even buy the glass bowl that came with it for $20. I've had 0 problems with it so far, Justice Fries. I've only used it 2 or 3 times, but I mean, KitchenAids for the most part, like, I might be able to just send that into KitchenAid and they might be able to clean it up towards new. They refurbish their stuff. Let's see if I'm burning my bread over here yet. Nope. Not quite. We have all sorts of antique stores here in Sonoma County. Like, there's this Road 116, and they're just like all along 116. There's also not so bad one in the middle of our trash dump too, which is the first time I've seen that. You know, someone's like, they've got a company thrifting directly out of the trash heap. And I went in there once, and ever since I went in there, I've been like, I gotta go back there and check that place. Like, everything in there was just disgustingly filthy, like you would expect for being in a dump. There was probably some treasures. I have no idea how they're doing on their pricing. That's a major thing with those shops. Like, some of these people that run antique store shops are like trying to price everything like it's on eBay. And that just generally, no.
Ah!
Do we have a toughie in the scramble chat? Yeah, I got nothing on that one too. Cruditas? Yeah, I was thinking something crudité like too, but all right, now we're going for actual sandwich building here. So, cheese to one side, our stringy cheese and cheddar in the center to a degree. But isn't the one that scrambled wanted? Yeah, that was a little. Yeah, even Giphies are back. See how we looking on that side. We're looking okay on both sides there. Let's go in with this one. So, to cheat on our cheese pull here, this is how you do this. For anyone curious how the TV it goes. Gotta get that cheese freak coat too. Yeah. Crispy, crunchy cheese. So let's give this a shot. Let's see what we get here, chat. Pull this apart. See, cheese pulled. We have our second one here over on the cutting board camera. Which way did I cut it? Pull number 2. This one didn't melt as well. Zoom left. Using my chip blue bowl. over on the cutting board. Yeah. So I think we got dinner, chat. Love me some tomato soup. Love me some tomato soup. I don't know, chat, which do you prefer? Tomato soup or caramelized onion? Or lobster bisque? Or what's your favorite soup, chat? And I left the splash on from when I was working underneath the sink earlier. I was using the camera on my phone to, like, shoot around the back of my counter and underneath. And where are the bugs hiding? Where's the spiders? But yeah. Cheers, chat. Making sure I actually got a photo of it before I destroy the whole thing. That's what you gotta do. Like, you need a dunkable situation. You're having a grilled cheese and tomato soup. I mean, the grilled cheese is almost like the crouton for our soup. I thought about making... I mean, I've got a better part of a loaf of bread here now that I don't really have plans for, that could have made some nice croutons, and I was like, I already have all of this bread. Yep, Michael, it's exactly what, like, yeah. Love all the recipes. Please throw me recipes in the Discord chat. Love to see who you're reading as far as your recipes. Also got other lovely things going on in Discord as always. You're celebrating Pet Day yesterday. Let's see what we've got going on in the rest of the world here. Actually see what's going on. Oh, hi Kick, how you doing tonight? Welcome in, viewers. Rather quiet on YouTube tonight, though. But I do think it is that time of the evening, chat. See who we got streaming. Can we raid anyone tonight? Nope, as usual, I'm going to leave it right there, chat. Appreciate all you joining in with me tonight. Great to see some of your faces back here. Greatly appreciate that. I hope you all have an amazing evening tonight. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. But I will be back here early on Sunday. I'm going to be starting, like, before noon on Sunday. We're doing chicken stock, start to finish. So, long stream on Sunday. I hope you come to hang out with me. I was going to do Minecraft tomorrow, but skipping that because realized I got to do taxes. So, taxes time tomorrow. Chicken stock on Sunday. Have a great night, everyone. Good night.